Good morning. If you stick around with me long enough, you're going to learn two things about me. I'm up before the sun, and three things. Love coffee, and I love Genesis. So we are going to spend a lot of time in Genesis, in the garden, and all the things that go along with that. And I'm outside on my porch, so if you hear chickens, it's because I got chickens, and they are telling us that the sun is on its way. So this morning when I was spending some time with the Lord, I was reminded of probably one of my top 3 favorite verses, and it's in Genesis 1, verse 2. It says, "And the earth was formless and empty. Darkness covered the surface of the watery depths, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters." So I live in one of the most beautiful places in the country. It's in East Tennessee. It's at the base of the Smoky Mountains, and like the mountains are in my backyard. And so most mornings I drive to work, and there's a field with the mountains. Like, it's the most picturesque. I pull over a lot of mornings just to take a picture, and the mornings that are my favorite are when the clouds, that's why it's called the Smoky Mountains, actually. It's because it's very smoky, and sometimes the clouds are low and the smoke is low, and it just looks like it's weaving in and out of the mountains and the trees and over the ground. And it always reminds me of the verse that the Holy Spirit was hovering. And I know the clouds aren't the Holy Spirit, but I do know I'm a visual person, and God knows that I'm a visual person. So He always gives me things in nature that I see with my eyes, but I can relate to with my spirit eyes. So I see them with my natural eyes, but I always am able to relate to God with spirit eyes and see things on a deeper level. And that is just one of those things that I see. And so I was doing a study on that verse this morning, and the word that for hovering is actually, it means brood. Like a chicken would sit on her eggs and brood, like the incubation period. And because I have chickens, I know all about that period, and they sit on their eggs to keep them warm, to keep them protected. They sit on them until they're ready to be birthed, right? And so the Holy Spirit was hovering over a not yet created and birthed earth. If you think about the hovering, He wasn't just there. Like, it was active. Like, the hovering in the Bible, it actually means it was like trembling. There was movement. There was activity. It was almost as if it was an anticipation of what God was about to do. And the very next verse says, "Then God said, 'Let there be light.' And there was light." Period. The end. So I want you to think about today, when you go about your day, maybe you'll see that little smoky cloud, or maybe you'll see, wind moving things around. But I want you to think about the Holy Spirit, and what is He doing in your life? How is He brooding? What is He stirring up in you that He's about to birth? What is about to happen? Because if you allow the Holy Spirit to incubate whatever He's put in you, and when it comes forth, when God says now is the time, it's done. It's already done. There's no question. There's no work that you even have to do. And so if a chicken gets off her eggs and doesn't sit on them, they're not going to make it. And if you don't allow the Holy Spirit to do a work in your heart and prepare you for the next thing He has, then it won't survive. And I'm preaching to myself right now, because I'm in a period of incubation. I'm in a period of hovering, and I'm in a season where something is about to burst forth. And so I have to just be patient and wait on what God has for me. And it's going to be beautiful. I mean, it's God. How can it not be? Have a great day.